Good morning and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel, live from Kalkine Studios in Sydney. Now the Australian share market is expected to open higher today. The SPI futures are pointing to a 0.5% gain. Yesterday the share market closed 0.38% higher at 7,148. Looking at business news from this morning now, Qantas has recorded an annual profit of $1.7 billion in the last financial year, and that's after a loss of $860 million a year earlier. Its preferred underlying pre-tax profit measure figure is $2.5 billion pre-tax and comes after Qantas posted a $1.4 billion profit in its half-yearly results in February. Its underlying pre-tax profit is in line with what the airline expected. In May, it forecast a profit between $2.4 and $2.5 billion. Now, the Qantas Group has today also announced the final piece of its jet fleet renewal program with a firm order for 24 aircraft to progressively replace its existing A330s. Qantas Group CEO Alan Joyce says this is another multi-billion-dollar investment in the national carrier, and it's great news for customers and our people. Bega Cheese achieved revenue of $3.4 billion for the year, up 12% on the prior year, closing the year with net debt of $203.6 million. And that's a reduction of 23% on financial year 2022 and a reduced leverage ratio of 1.6 times. Bega Group's statutory EBITDA was $144.1 million with a loss after tax of $229.9 million, which was significantly impacted by non-cash after-tax asset impairment of $230 million. Their normalised EBITDA was $160.2 million with a profit after tax of $28.5 million. The continued decline of milk production in Australia and excess milk manufacturing capacity has created a highly competitive milk procurement environment and a disconnection between returns received from internationally traded commodity markets and Australian farm gate milk price. These circumstances are expected to continue for some time and have resulted in non-cash impairment and a strategic decision to right-size some of Bega Group's commodity assets. And TPG Telecom reported service revenue of $2,288 million in their half-year 2023. That's up 4.5% on the half-year 2022. But net profit after tax was $48 million compared to $167 million in the half-year 2022. NPAT included a one-off tax benefit of $110 million, and that was from the recognition of capital tax losses in anticipation of the company's tower asset sale, which completed last year in July. EBITDA increased 12.4% to $941 million, including transformation costs of $16 million and transaction costs of $17 million. Their dividend was declared a fully franked interim dividend of 9 cents per share. Well, let's take a break now. I'll be back with more news after the break.
If you're looking to keep abreast of the biggest stories from the crypto world, the fate of exchanges and crypto hedge funds during the ongoing bear market, and you're wanting to keep up to date with the best and worst performers in the altcoin space and that of flagship currencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, then Kalkine Media's Daily Crypto Catch is absolutely essential viewing for you. Tune in each afternoon right here on Kalkine Media to get the latest scoop from Anchor to Zero Coin.
Welcome back to the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed 0.5% higher. The S&P 500 gained 1.1%. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.6%. European markets closed higher. London's FTSE added 0.68%. Frankfurt gained 0.15% and Paris closed 0.08% higher. In Asia, Tokyo's Nikkei gained 0.48%, Hong Kong's Hang Seng added 0.31%, while China's Shanghai Composite closed 1.34% lower. That's the latest from the ASX at Breakfast. I'm Rachel, signing off for now.